Hi, this is Ike from IkesOutdoors.com. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap an arrow. This is a real easy process to do, and with the wraps on the market today, a real easy way to make your arrow look really sharp and really customize your arrow. The company that I use is Battle Drum. Battle Drum makes some really nice wraps. I'll show you what I've got here, and they can completely customize them for you. To me, they're real durable, and they're a real quality wrap, real good company to deal with. BattleDrumWraps.com is their website. And you can go to their website and contact them. They can customize you some wraps. Let me show you mine here real quick. I'm on the Athens Pro staff, so I had the Athens Buck Commander logo put on there. And I've got my orange and black custom bow. So I did an orange and black fade there, and I got my name up on top. Now this is a pretty cool wrap, but there's a lot of other things that they can do for you. A lot of flames and tread plate and stuff like that. Now some companies like Athens has okayed Battle Drum to use this logo. Not all companies have done that, so be sure if you're wanting something from Hoyt or something like that to contact Battle Drum and see what they can do for you as far as using logos. But wrapping an arrow, real easy to do. It does add a little bit of weight to your arrow, but you're talking a couple grains an arrow. I mean, not enough to really make much difference. Now when you're selecting these as far as size goes, you're going to want to select the width based on the arrow that you're using. You know, I'm using an X-Ringer. It's a pretty wide arrow, so mine are a little bit wider. And length, you're going to want to select based on the type of vane or type of feather that you're using. I'm using blazers, but I like a longer wrap, so I can set my blazers in there, and they'll be right here in this middle section. They'll be right there above that Athens logo. So that's why I went with this length. So take into consideration your diameter of your arrow shaft and the type of feather that you're using, and contact Battle Drum, and they can tell you exactly what length and what width you need. So we're going to show you real quick. I got an X-Ringer here that we're going to wrap up with one of these wraps. Okay, so to prep the shaft, about the only thing you need to do is take a little bit of alcohol. I've got this 90% alcohol here. Put it on a rag and wipe your shaft down a little bit. That'll get all the dust and oils from your fingers from touching that clean, and it'll give you good adhesion with your wrap. Okay, so what you're going to need to help you out is just a soft pad like I've got here. I've had this one made by a local company. It's got an adhesive back to it, so I just was able to strip off the cover on it and secure it down right here to my work table. So what you're going to need to do is take your wrap and peel it off the card that it comes on. Now be sure to look at it and orient it the correct way that you want. I want the Ike at the top, and I want the Athens logo down at the bottom, so I'm going to place that on there. And here's the hardest part of this, is getting this thing off your fingers and to lay on your pad properly. Okay. So once you've got it on your pad, all you have to do is take your arrow, and you're going to line up this back edge with the very front edge of your nock, or the front edge of your insert, like if you have an arrow like these X-Ringers. And now this line here on your arrow, you're going to want to keep it nice and straight with that line on your wrap. Now you get those lined up. Just take your time and be real careful about this, and you'll have some really good results. And what I do, once I get them lined up, is simply put a little bit of light pressure on the shaft and start rolling it. And as I start rolling it, I'll put a little bit more pressure, and you can see that foam starting to give, and that's going to make sure everything lays on there good with no bubbles in that wrap, and it's going to keep everything nice and smooth looking. And then when I'm done on my seam, I'll just roll that seam out, flatten that seam down. Okay, so there you go. Nice looking wrap. Made that into a really sharp arrow, and you're ready to fletch. And here's your end result. I threw a couple black NAP twisters on there, or quick spins, and an orange there to match the color pattern on that. And I got a nice fancy looking arrow with my name on it, and a really cool Athens logo on there. Now for hunting, you know, you can use brighter colors and stuff like that. The possibilities that Battle Drum has to offer are endless. I highly recommend Battle Drum wraps simply because I've tried a lot of others, and I get a really good adhesion with them, and you know, they can produce stuff that looks like this. They really design stuff really well, And when it comes down to it, I've dealt with them in the past, and I've said, this is what I want. Give me something orange and black, throw some flames on there, and they really come up with some really cool stuff. So they got some great designers over there. BattleDrumWraps.com is their website. I highly recommend them. They'll do you right, I promise. Be sure to visit our website for more product reviews, how-to videos. Sign up for our newsletter. We got a lot of stuff going on over there, and that's IkesOutdoors.com. We appreciate you watching.
I like good times, good wine, good smoke, and a five-piece bed. And I can't help it.